Good morning. Well, afternoon. It's 12:22 and I'm doing this reading. I'm eating ice. It is habit. Excuse me. It is a pleasure of mine. And we're in this 222 portal, right? Today is February 22nd. And I said I was not going to do another reading. But I am in such a different energy, so I decided to break out my Egyptian Gods Oracle deck. And I know I use this deck a bit, not very much, but every once in a while when there's some type of information that I'm kind of looking for, I pull out this deck. And I got a new card, a card that I've never gotten. And it's interesting because I have my own spread. I started out with one, then I started out with another, and then I've come to this particular spread that I like for my readings. Oh, wow. I just got two different cards. So I'm looking at this, and the card, the heart of the reading, the card that touches everything is Union and Power. And I have been getting a lot of information just about soul walk-ins, sharing a body. I've been getting a lot of information about my masculine and feminine coming into union within myself. When I first started this a couple of years ago, well, actually at the beginning of last year, I would say I was trying to work with my girls about letters and how to write them. And the first thing that came up was everything has a line in a circle, right? So that's like 1 and 0, I's and O's. Came about wholeness, universal oneness, right? And as I have continued into this spiritual journey, it has expounded or expanded on the notion of what wholeness is. And at the top of my reading, it's wholeness. So union and power, when you come into wholeness within yourself, you're coming into union, and that brings in your power. And then at the bottom, the foundation is meditation, because literally you have to sit with yourself. And in meditation, whether you feel like you're receiving information from the divine, whether you're receiving information from your spirit guides, your ancestors, or your higher self, you're still sitting with yourself, and you truly have to be in the energy of wholeness in order to receive that information, right? You have to be confident within yourself, knowing that the information that you're receiving is from a higher source, is from a higher power, right? And then comes out intelligence. And it's like having the knowledge, having the intelligence, the discernment, the intellect to understand that you can only be whole within yourself, and understanding that union of your divine masculine and your divine feminine energies is what brings in your power. That brings up the next card of prosperity, right? And you are the bag. Like, I can't, I think we're out looking for this monetary money, this paper money, this coin, this thing to, or this energy or this currency to fill our bank accounts. But we are the currency, right? You are the energy. You are the prosperity, your intelligence, your wholeness, your power to sit with yourself to receive information, right? And I believe I've had this in other readings, just in a different way, where there is nothing more valuable than you, right? And then also with becoming whole and understanding that the union of your higher and lower frequency, the union of your masculine and feminine, the union of your spiritual experience and your human experiences. What gives you hope? What gives you that faith to know that whatever you choose to bring into your mind, you can bring it into your world, right? And then that brings me to the card of alchemical force. Now, I have never seen this card before. It is the number 29, which is 11, which is 2. And then hope is 22. So we're again in that 2-2-2 portal. So I'm going to read alchemical force, and it says, Heka is the god of magic and also of healing medicine. The universe was created thanks to magic, and life also depends on it. He is a god who has no origins. His name means the first work. Heka reveals himself to the feelings of human beings and expresses himself in their language. He offers determination in order to dominate the capacity to create. The alchemist purifies base and raw materials to turn them into gold, giving you vitality, energy, magnetism, and strength at all levels. He allows you to successfully develop your accomplishments. He has appeared to you to give you the ability to control in any direction or to dominate all the elements. So this for me is very personal because I am the elemental frequency, right? I was given that name by the divine, and it is really literally about being able to control all of the elements, understanding that because you are the elements, you can manipulate the elements around you. And in order to do that, your frequency has to be at the highest, right? And when your frequency is at the highest, you are whole. You bring in what you attract, or you can, whatever your intention is, you can bring that into life. Now, it also works the same way if it is in the lower frequency, but you're not bringing in the highest good, you're bringing in the lowest good, and you're not quite sure how to manipulate the elements, right? I was just telling my sister about books that I have read and couldn't read on the spiritual journey, and one of the books that I could read was The Alchemist. And I'll never understand why, because I never looked at that book as a spiritual book. But what I can tell you is that it sparked something in me. You know, and then in part of the book, he's talking to the wind, you know, he's talking to the elements, right? And it's really because he's going on a soul journey, you know, and the hope that you have is part of a passion, right? When you hope for something, it's like it's the passion in you, it's the love in you. Oh my God, I hope that this goes through. Oh God, I hope that this doesn't happen. It's like it's a passion, right? It is a feeling, it is an intention. And the universe really speaks all languages. So it's really how you, it's the intention, it's the emotion that you put into it, right? And then it comes and lo and behold, at the beginning, it is the passion, right? It is the passion that you put into your life. It is the passion that you put into your words and to your actions that brings forth your union within yourself, your union within others. It brings forth a power to make a change, right? Because change is my final card. And change has been my final card in a few of my readings, right? So it's like with your passion together with your knowledge and your intelligence, and that's more like the mind and the body, right? Your feelings, how it makes you feel, what you want to experience as a human experience, but your intelligence is the mind, the knowledge, the wisdom. Putting that together, you come into union with yourself. You're at whole with your mind and your body, which brings you hope to make the changes. And when you have the hope to make the changes, you understand that that you are an alchemist and you can manipulate the world around you to be the world that you want to be in. And sometimes you just have to sit with yourself, and you are the only one who can take the time to receive that information in order to bring in your prosperity. And then the overall card for this whole reading is exploration. We are explorers. We are here to explore not only this human experience, but the spiritual experience. We're not here to only experience or explore each other or experience each other, but we're here to explore the earth, explore the universe, explore nature. And it's so interesting because I was looking at my astrology chart and I see where the card double mission always comes up, right? And I'm like, okay. So I look at my chart as in the Placidus form. And my Venus is in my ninth house. You know, ninth house is Sagittarius. It's about exploring. It's about traveling. It's about learning, knowledge, wisdom. It's about spirituality, teaching. You know, it has all of these things in it, but my Venus is there. My passion, my love, you know, the beauty in spirituality, discovering or investigating, you know, all things love, beauty, money, romance, you know, art, the world, right? Traveling the world. So yet I am explorer. I'm also a life path 9, which comes into wandering, traveling, taking everything that we have learned prior and searching for an answer, even though those answers are within me and I receive them through meditation. And it's like, each time I do a reading, I know they start to like reciprocate or not reciprocate, but duplicate the information, but it brings another level of awareness, right? You know, and coming into union with myself and having the power of understanding hope and prosperity will allow me to make certain changes in my life, right? And through meditation, through sitting or, you know, working out or whatever it is that allows you to free your mind from the outside world will give you the information so that you can be the alchemical force, so that you do have the knowledge and information to manipulate the elements or change or alchemize or change everything that you touch. Turn it into gold, you know, because then not only have you changed your within, you have changed the things outside of you. This is dope. Like, I really like this. You know, spirituality for me is a journey of self-love, but I love the cards. I love the tools because it allows me not only to get confirmation of the information that I receive, but it also allows me to be able to visualize and have different ways of thinking about the information that I receive. And I just love that. And I think this is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to take a picture of it, stitch it together, and then I'll probably post it on my YouTube because I think that my journey is here to inspire. I'm here to, you know, lead by example or let you know there's a different way. I've always been very conscious about posting because it's like, well, how are you living? You know, people need to see it to believe it, right? But I know it. I feel it within me. It is confirmed within the cards. And I'm really excited about the changes that are happening within me as well as within my life. And I really hope that this can help someone. You know, we just have to change our perception, change the way we think about ourselves and move forward. So I love you.